What's good, peeps? It's been a while probably since I've actually done like a vlog where I just took you through my day, so we're gonna do that today. But what we're gonna do though is eat non-stop quote-unquote junk food. This is foods that I often eat on a regular basis, but people class it as junk food. So I'm gonna show you how I do it and still make gains. Because we're all about gym life here, we're all about like that good life, it only makes sense that the first meal in this full day of eating is pizza. Because pizza gets a super bad rap. Everyone goes, oh, I can't eat pizza, I can't eat that. Yes, you can if you do it correctly. So what we're going to do is have pizza for the first meal, like I said. But we are not going to obviously go to Domino's or Pizza Hut. We're going to make homemade pizzas. But today, we're going to make them more snackified. So we're going to make homemade pizza bagels. So what I'm going to use is the Warburton bagel thins. Not the regular Warburtons, the thins ones. Less calories and it will still taste good. And a little bit more crunchy as well. So basically we've got 3 bagels here, and bearing in mind we're going to split each one and turn them into pizzas. So we're going to have 6 slices of pizza. In the event that you're brand new here and you don't know how to make pizzas, you've never seen me do it, basically you get some tomato puree, very cheap, it's like 20 pence per tube. I've decided to go with the one that's tomato puree with chili because it's a little bit more spice. Makes the pizza taste a bit more funkier. And basically all you do is you put a tiny amount each bagel or each piece of bread. Normally I do it on toast like on normal bread, but today I thought why not do it on pizza bagels, make it a little bit more fancy. And as you can see, it doesn't have to be crazy amounts of tomato puree. That's all you need to do to make sure it's all covered. And the next step I'm going to do is optional, you don't have to do it, but I like my stuff with a little bit more spice. So what I'm going to do is sprinkle some mixed herbs. And also, because I still like spice, a little bit extra Cajun seasoning, so it's got like chilies and just cayenne pepper and things like that grate into it. I'm only going to put a tiny bit of this on because this is quite peppery. And then of course the obvious step, which is to actually add the cheese. With the cheese, it depends on what kind of person you are. I'm not a massive dairy person, so I just put on like I wouldn't say like almost the bare minimum, enough to make the pizza cheesy, because they are only little bagel slices. So for me, roughly per each one of these little bagels, it'll probably be around 5-ish grams, because I think on a full piece of bread normally I put on 10 to 11 grams. So I'm going to half it because this isn't as big. Yeah, basically once you've covered enough that you don't really see the actual like base of the bread, you probably have got enough cheese. If you're someone that really likes cheese, feel free to go a little bit heavy on it. The moral of the story is this is always going to be less calories than if you went to a takeaway store, or even if you simply went to like Asda and bought like a frozen pizza. This will still be lower calories than it, which is why you're allowed to have more volume. And here you go. As you can see, it looks very cheesy. It's looking decent. Bearing in mind, this was just a second ago. Some basic bagel things that you probably never thought to turn into pizzas. So the good thing is put it in the oven. But the good thing about those kind of pizza things that I always make, if you're not new to my channel, you've seen me make some sort of homemade pizza before. They are very quick to make, as long as you don't include meat. If you include meat, unless it's already cooked, it will take a little bit longer because you have to actually cook the meat. But just for simple terms for this video, I'm doing a basic cheese pizza. Normally I put turkey mince on top of it, but I didn't have any with me. But in terms of time, it only takes like sometimes under 10 minutes. So right now I'm going to show you the time. Right now it's 12:46. I will show you when that's actually done. I'll show you the time. I'll be smart if I showed you the temperature. So that is what I've got it on, around 175 Celsius. 12:53, and I can already smell it. So I think it is already done, which is a lot earlier, but it's probably because I did put on a high heat. Yeah, it is definitely done. And here we are. They look like donuts, but yeah, they're like pizza bagels. Well, you can choose what sounds better, pizza bagels or pizza donuts. Anyway, we got 6 beautiful slices of pizza. And the best thing about this, obviously, is because it is pizza, but it's really quick to make. If you're just making cheese pizzas like this, the whole process can take under 12 minutes. So if you're at home, you haven't really got anything to eat, you want to eat something fairly quick that tastes really nice. If you have some bagels or bread lying around, and you have some cheese and tomato puree, which lasts quite long in your fridge, you easily can make these, and it's pretty good. And each one of these, as I said, is like roughly around 100 calories, which is good, because if you went to like a Domino's or a Pizza, per normal slice is roughly around 300 to 400 calories for a cheese pizza. So foods like this is how I manage to eat them on a semi-regular basis and still enjoy it, because they taste good. If it tastes like crap, I wouldn't make it. You know what I mean? But anyways, what I'm gonna do is eat this now while watching some Dragon Ball Z, just because out of nowhere, like a few days ago, I decided to watch Dragon Ball Z from the beginning. So right now I'm on the Namek saga. He's gonna fight Frieza soon. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this now, then get ready to carry on with the rest of me day. Like, for any of you that happen to care, before I go out, what I look like right now, this is 176 pounds as of this morning. So yeah, pretty heavy, but I still happen to still keep some of my leanness left. But I've got a lot more body fat than usual. But yeah, that is what I'm looking like at this weight.
She's a hand in the heart, you don't trust me. I don't want you to trust me, just love me.
Love me, where?
Touch me.
Like it?
Feel me. Squeeze me.
My yay is different to your yay. Alright, what we're doing right now is gonna go out to Tesco because I need some food to cook. So obviously for the rest of the video, we gotta cook more junk food, right? So we gotta go find some more stuff.
You be making money I'm popping, that was me. Now I'm young OG, so swing my way, KP and MV. Hey, red levers in the coupe, wanna slide with me. Hit the Caribbean, take a flight with me. Won't cost you a penny spending time with me.
Alright, shopping done. I'm getting hungry now, so just drop this off at my nan's house and then go cook my own food. Because if you didn't notice, there was a lot of food there. And not all of it's mine. Most of it is my nan's. This one bag is mine. And I'll show you that stuff when I get home. Oi, man. Alright, let's make some moves. I know Nanny's hungry at home.
But the things when me I go say, you might not even love me back. I get me love the way me look, me love me pretty black skin.
Oh!
Respect you to me strong melanin.
Alright, let's see what I actually got for myself. Alright, so we have chicken here. Yes, it says halal. Halal chicken. We have got some of these little blinny things because these are like super tiny plain pancakes, so really low calorie. So you can always fit that in a day. Got myself more chicken. We have, this one is thigh fillets, the juiciest fillets you will have on earth. Obviously they're not as lean as breast fillets, but they taste way better. What else I got in here? We got veg, more veg, because I love bean sprouts, so I thought I'd buy extra. They're only like 50 pence. What else we got in here? Prawns, more prawns. Wash not liquid to clean, because I need to. Sauce, because I'm saucy. I did have, oh there it is, I was worried then. And I got myself some rice noodles. As always, time is getting away from me, so today I'm not going to go to my regular gym, which is Emporium Gym, which is a local weight gym. It looks like I'm probably going to end up having to go to the gym again because my gym shuts in like 45 minutes and I want to eat first because I'm pretty hungry. So we're going to move on to eating our next junk food, which is Chinese. Step one, get a wok. Wok is essential for the good stir fries like Chinese style. I used to always do them in like a regular frying pan, but I found that wok is just a lot better at keeping all the stuff more moist because of the non-stick material is a lot better. I don't know how, it's something to do with the way a wok's shaped. Ask a Chinese person or ask an Asian person what the reason is. I just know there's a difference. So I'm gonna have my rice noodles with, I'm quite hungry, so I'm gonna go 2 packs of prawns, aka 7 pounds, because no, £7 exactly. So yeah, I'm gonna have that now. Oil we're gonna go with just like the little 1 cal spray. This is the barbecue and grill one. It doesn't really matter what flavor you get. In my opinion, the only thing that matters, the only thing that's different about the different like flavors they have is the smell. Like in terms of taste, you can't taste it. It's just a case of when you spray it, you'll smell like a grill. And if you get the coconut, you smell coconut. If you get something else, you'll smell something else. So whichever the cheapest is what I always go for. Also, a great thing about this recipe, just like the one that I had this morning, is it's a very quick thing because there's nothing to actually cook. The prawns are already cooked prawns, as you can see they're pink, so it's a case of warming them through. So the stir fry in rice noodles takes like 5 minutes, this takes 4 minutes, and then what I'll do is just add like a flavouring like teriyaki sauce. So the whole process takes less than 10 minutes. So for those of you that always say I need quick meals on the go, these are the quick meals you can do. You know what I mean? There's no excuse, you don't have to always, you know, you're running short on time, run to like McDonald's and get something on the way. The time it takes you to get out of your car, go to McDonald's or to go to the drive-thru and order your thing and them to give it, that'll probably take like what, 10 minutes onto your journey. You could cook it at home, cheaper, and it'll taste better and it'll be better for you. So there's no excuses here. So far I've put half of the rice noodles in first and then veg. I think it was looking, I was thinking that this thing is not going to fill me up. Okay, now we get veg. The king reason for veg is 1, I like the crunch, and 2, volume, because lately my appetite since like this bulking phase has come along has been insatiable. I've been having to eat so much lately, so being able to get a lot more volume in from like packing in my stir fries with a lot more veg has been a lifesaver because I've been eating like a house. So yeah, this is the beginning. So it's got half pack of the rice noodles, half pack of the veg. So I'll fry that first. Usually I will, you know what, I'm pretty hungry. As I mentioned, we're gonna put the rest of the rice noodles in because your boy needs them gains. So yeah, normally I'd use a fork, but I'm just doing this quickly because you guys are here and it's not hot yet. So yeah, boom, and then about 2 minutes time, I'll put in the prawns. I just want to make sure that that's done properly first, and then I'll add these in, just to warm through. Like a dum-dum, we also forgot the extra bean sprouts. Some of you watching are probably going to think, TJ, but you hate veg, how can you eat so much of this? This is different. I hate like regular veg, like broccoli and stuff like that. I'll eat it, but it's just not a fan. This type of veg, especially in a stir fry, tastes really good because of the flavour you're going to add to it. And just in a stir fry, it just adds a nice little crunch when you're having it, rather than just eating noodles and prawns. Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to eat this now. I can't wait. Like, I'm really, if those of you have ever made one of my stir fries, comment down below. But you know that they're on point. Whether you amend it yourself and do your own spices, but it's the thing. So this is going to start heating now. What we're also going to do is still add in like my mixed herbs, cayenne pepper, stuff like that. Cause I always like adding that into the mix. Not forgetting to add some chilies into the mix because the chilies add the extra bit of pop spice. It's been around 2 minutes so far, so we're going to start adding in the prawn. Boom. Right, so here you go. This is one half of it so far. So realistically, that's a big pot that I filled up. So it is really like 2 meals. I'm probably gonna have them as 2 separate meals, but I'm gonna have them in the same day because I just enjoy it so much. I did plan to actually cook the chicken and then do like a junk food chicken and chips, but honestly, I love Chinese. Chinese is my favorite takeaway. So for me to make healthy Chinese, I always have it in one day. So I've got one big portion here, another one here, which I'll have after the gym. So I'm going to destroy this now, go back to watching Dragon Ball Z, and and then we'll carry on with the rest of it. I'm probably going to have to go to their gym, as I mentioned, because Emporium's going to be closed by now. But yeah, I'm looking forward to just devouring it, just the greatness. Alright, what is good? We're in the gym carpet right now. You can't see it, it's blurry. But anyway, what we're going to do is get into the session. I'm going to eat a protein bar while I'm in the gym, while I warm up, because I'm kind of peckish. In between the last clip and now, I also had a gala apple and 2 easy peeler oranges. So yeah, I'll keep you up to date. I should have shown you guys, but I was editing while I was eating it and I didn't have time to pull out the memory card. Alright people, we're nearing the end of the session right now, and actually, obviously you can see I'm in the gym. I've actually had a decent session today. The one thing I didn't like was the dumbbells on like dumbbell press. Like an idiot, I forgot that their weights only go to like 36, 38 kg on that. So that was kind of threw me off a bit, but this is high volume. But for everything else you saw me training, you're probably thinking that's a totally different workout to what I normally do, and it is. I'm working on a new split for myself to try and do more calories burning throughout the session without having to do too much cardio. So that's what I've been working on today. That's not the final product, but that's just one of the upper body days I think I'm going to do. A lot of supersets. As you can see, I'm sweating and I haven't done no cardio, so hopefully I'm on to winner. Anyway, I'm gonna do like another 20 minutes and go back home. Right, peace, we are back from the gym. I've destroyed the other portion of the Chinese food because I was hungry. So what I'm going to do right now is, I don't feel to cook the chicken, maybe next time. I feel more for a desserty thing. So what I'm going to go for is pancakes, because pancakes are a lovely dessert that people often say you can't have often, which is true to an extent if you want to stay fairly lean, but in terms of these little plain pancakes, because they don't already have sugar in it, each one of these tiny little pancake things are only 23 calories. So I'm going to have this with some peanut butter and probably some 0-calorie syrup. So because of them obviously already being plain, and you can then just apply like no fat sugar and peanut butter to it to add flavour, you can eat a lot more of them. So if you went to obviously McDonald's, or you went to even Sainsbury's, bought some pancakes and tried to have them, you could probably only have like maybe 3 or 4, where these I normally have 8, because it's 16 in a packet, so I have like just half each time. You have to think, this full packet of pancakes, the full 16, is roughly around 310 calories at most. So you gotta think, that's really, I could eat the whole packet. 310 calories isn't that bad, but I don't really need that much. I'm gonna have 8. If you want to know how to make them, I guess you could toast them, but because they're so small, what I do is I just put them on a tray and put them in the oven. It takes around 6 minutes if you put on a high heat, because they're already cooked. You can eat them cold. That's what people I think are meant to do, but I like them toasted and crunchy. So you put them in the oven and put on a high heat, and literally maybe 5 minutes, if that, it will be done. And then you just pour your peanut butter and all that stuff on top of it. Actually, I will also have a gala apple with it, just because this will definitely fill me up. So in case I eat that and I feel semi-peckish, if you eat an apple as well, it will fill me up, because gala apples are very, very filling and they're low calorie. If I remember correctly, I'm not going to go Google it, it should be around 80 calories per one of these apples. So yeah, I'm also going to have a protein shake. This one is the chocolate brownie. I'm going to have 1 scoop of that blended with this chocolate caramel one, purely because this is some of the old branding, so I need to finish it before it runs out and becomes off and out of date. So yeah, it's in the description box for all of that. But while my pancakes are still like heating up, let's finish off this video on some information. But let me take off this stinky top. As soon as I finish this and edit it, I'm gonna go shower. Anyways, let's say, in terms of when it comes to food and junk food, never let anybody tell you you can't eat a certain food, whether it's an influencer or just someone you know. If they say to you, oh, you can never have pizza, or you can never have pancakes, or you can never have chicken and chips, stuff like that, that is not true. You can definitely have them on a more frequent basis if you recreate them yourself and just make it at home. In the event you want to actually have the authentic one, like in the store, that one you probably can't have as frequent if you want to like remain in a, in a fairly lean state a lot of the year. Bear in mind, some of you watching me right now are probably thinking that, yo, you're lean, but I am quite puffy. If you saw me in the morning, I do carry a bit of weight on me. I'm a good 15 to 20 pounds heavier than I should be, but obviously I'm in a bulk mode right now, and I managed to fit these foods in even when I am lean, the ones that I recreate myself. I wouldn't say I'd have a full day eating this. Normally I'd pick one of the meals I've had today and then put me each day. So if one day I feel like, you know what, I want to have pizza, I'd make the pizza thing. And then if another day I felt like I want to have Chinese, I'd make that. Not very rarely in one whole day I'll do the pancakes, the pizza and the Chinese in one day. The main thing I want you to see is that you can have these foods, just like choose which one you want, recreate it. In regards to my training routine you just saw, I'm looking forward to, I'll expand on it more in another video because this isn't really focused about that. But basically, for those of you who don't know, I have a 9-to-5 job, and one of the things that I really struggle with is expenditure on a daily basis. I don't move enough in a day. Like my average steps every day is 3,000 calories, which is piss poor. And because I drive to work and my work is in a location with nothing around it, you virtually have to drive everywhere. So my daily steps aren't a lot, which means I don't burn like calories. So even when I am actually lean, it's very hard for me to maintain it without doing crazy amounts of cardio. So I'm trying to like change my gym style so it's not 100% like just strict kind of bodybuilding where I'm just doing my sets, resting for like maybe 2 minutes and carrying on. I'm trying to do it more explosive, do more HIIT training. So I'm trying to find the balance of where I enjoy it, because I'm really used to my old style of training. So today's session, even though I enjoyed it, it's the first time I've enjoyed it. Every other day I've just never really liked it. It hasn't really set into my brain yet. So tomorrow morning I'm going to make the leg one, because tomorrow's leg day. So I'm going to make like a dynamic leg day as well. But yeah, if this stays in the video, hopefully I keep it in. But yeah, I just wanted to know my mindset. But yeah man, pancakes, you're almost done. But anyway, before I go, answer me 2 questions, people. 1, have you ever watched Dragon Ball Z in entirety, from like the Saiyan saga all the way up to the Buu saga was the last, I think, proper episode of Dragon Ball Z before it switched over? If so, question number 2 is, who's your favourite character? Like, who's your favourite bad guy, your favourite good guy? My favorite quote-unquote good guy, kind of, is Vegeta. Vegeta is a boss. And my favorite villain of all of the Dragon Ball Z is always Cell, first form. Dope, smart, clever, cunning, bad guy. But yeah, let's go get this food, man. It's taking long. I'm hungry. Alright, so we got our 8 little pancakes in here. We got my apple there. What we need is syrup. So we're going to go for the Muscle Food maple flavor syrup. Tastes pretty sweet. And then we're also going to go for some peanut butter. The thing about peanut butter is that even though quote unquote people refer to it now as like super healthy, it is super high calorie. Any sort of nut thing is high calorie, so don't go absolutely crazy with it. I've got a teaspoon here and I'm probably going to put around a full teaspoon in here. What I always do is I always make like a semi sandwich, so like I get like some of the blinnies or whatever and like put two together, make like a little peanut butter sandwich for each one, and that's what I do. It's not like a nice light spread. Now I'll do that with a spoon. Then we have the syrup. So we're just gonna simply just kinda, there you go, look at that beauty. So I'm gonna eat this right now, have the apple, and then I'll probably have the protein shake in about 5-10 minutes. But anyways people, that is the video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope it's been structured enough. I've been kind of running around all day, so it's kind of a little bit all over the place. But for those of you that always say to me, TJ, we missed the longer vlogs, I like it for cardio or XYZ. This video should be a longer vlog, but I'm never going to extend a video longer on purpose. If the content happens to be longer, then it is, but I'm not going to purposely like, I don't know, just like not edit a bit or have like a really long rolling clip for no reason. It's got to make sense. But anyways, I will be getting back to the typical kind of vloggy type videos soon enough. I just wanted to kind of hit out some tips because I've been getting so many questions because it's new year, new me. Everyone's on that gym thing, so I've had to do tips because my DMs is getting flooded on Instagram, so I need to find a way. I've just been able to send people the videos rather than typing paragraphs on Instagram. But anyways people, like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Insta, follow me on YouTube, click subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Feel free to comment down below what you want to see next. I'm gone peeps, gone.